You trust your eyes. You take in the light and assume you are looking at the raw, unfiltered truth of the world around you. But you are actually experiencing a heavily edited interpretation of reality. Evolution designed the human eye as a biological generalist. It is optimized for a specific set of daytime conditions, gathering enough light and distinguishing colors well enough to spot ripe fruit or a predator hiding in the brush. Because our biology is tuned strictly for our own survival needs, we are blind to vast layers of the physical world. To understand exactly how much we are missing, we have to compare our baseline eyes against nature's specialists. We are going to look at 3 of these evolutionary extremes: the optical resolution of the eagle, the light sensitivity of the cat, and the motion tracking of the mantis. What we find is that reality is not a single fixed picture we all share. It is a specific experience created by the anatomy of the eye. To eat, an eagle must spot small camouflage targets from thousands of feet in the air while moving at terminal velocity. Humans have a single focal point, the fovea, restricting us to one narrow focus of sharp vision. Eagles add a second fovea, creating simultaneous magnified and wide-angle views. Additionally, their retinal photoreceptors are densely packed to capture finer details. The practical result is a massive gap in perception. When you look at a distant field, you see a green blur. From that same height, an eagle clearly resolves the individual movements of a rabbit's ears. For a bird of prey, this level of detail changes the sky into a landscape of precise moving targets. In the dark, the biological requirements for sight shift completely. Navigating a forest at midnight requires a different anatomical solution. Humans prioritized color recognition and sharp daylight details. Because of that, our eyes lack the sensitivity needed to process information when the sun goes down. Felines solve this with a biological mirror, the tapetum lucidum. Light passes through the retina, hits this reflective layer, and bounces back. This second pass, combined with dense rod cells, effectively doubles the light signal the cat's brain receives. This changes the visual environment. A midnight forest that appears as a black void to a human is a brightly lit, navigable landscape to a cat. Darkness marks the specific threshold where human eyes can no longer gather enough photons to build an image. On a microscale, the challenge is tracking prey that can move and disappear in a fraction of a second. To meet this speed, the praying mantis uses compound eyes rather than the single lens structure seen in mammals and birds. Zooming into the mantis eye reveals thousands of individual receptors called ommatidia. Trading sharp imagery for speed, a moving target triggers these hexagons in sequence, allowing the mantis to instantly calculate a trajectory without processing a complete picture. These receptors also grant them a capability humans lack, the ability to see polarized light, which reveals an entire layer of the electromagnetic spectrum that is invisible to us. The mantis uses its vision as a mechanism for immediate reaction, designed specifically to outpace a target's escape velocity. If you place a human, an eagle, a cat, and a mantis in the same clearing in the woods, they occupy the same physical coordinates. However, they inhabit 4 different visual worlds based entirely on how their eyes process light and motion. Studying these specialized eyes is exactly how engineers learn to build artificial sensors, including advanced night vision technology and high-speed cameras. Human vision is an effective survival tool that kept our ancestors alive, but it is not a complete record of reality. These specialists prove that the universe contains layers of complexity and light that the human eye will never naturally perceive.